Good morning. I'm in Haywards Heath. Now, this is the part of my constituency which is still in the town. Of course, it's now called East Grinstead, Uckfield and the villages, but as we well know, it's pretty much 50% of the Mid-Sussex district, a bit of Wilden and Lewis. And this is a really important part of the patch, isn't it, Rod? Because we're just on the border of your ward in Haywards Heath, yes, in the Mid-Sussex area, but in my part of the constituency, near these very lovely new houses behind us here. But this really matters because this is an area that the town has been working on to try to bring some new facilities to the patch. Yeah. So in your area there's going to be a new cemetery, yeah, a school,
allotments and a small country park.
Yeah, so and if you listen really carefully, let's be quiet a minute. You can hear the bird song. We can in fact hear a woodpecker down here. So which part of the town are we in? We're just off Green Hill Way, aren't we?
Yes, yes. Just the bottom of Green Hill Way, which is over the boundary into sort of where the West Sussex boundary splits the constituency.
And it's a really important area, as we say, because we're waiting on the Labour government to give the green light on this school that's going to be built, because there's been a lot of new housing in this part of Haywards Heath. And then of course all the roads and the cemetery and the country park, important infrastructure. Yes. And in fact that cemetery is really important because the more people we have, the more we need those facilities as well.
Yeah, we've been waiting for the school for some time. The school is much needed, but there's been a delay from the DFE and the Labour government, so we're just waiting for the decision. But that's a very important part of this infrastructure because of the new houses we have.
And there's more going to be coming. So and these are lovely here. This bit behind us isn't going to be developed. That's hopefully going to be remaining green space.
We hope so, because it links into the country park on the other side of the ridgeline there, and would make.
But there is speculative development potentially on the horizon as well.
Yes, further down on our boundary, brought by Lewis District Council, because they don't have a district plan, and there's speculative developments, and there's a plan in for 130 houses on our boundary, which makes it important that we get our road infrastructure correct, because you add the developments together and it does put pressure. And just down the road in Withersfield they're actually having 80 houses, again probably because they haven't got a plan, and spectacular developments are coming.
So I think, as you've seen this morning, this is why working across councils, working with local councillors and me as a constituency MP, it's linking all of this together so we know what's going on, we know what infrastructure is needed, and that ultimately we can get what we need for our area. And of course, Rod, you are keeping a really strong eye on it for me and for people locally, and thank you for watching. And if we're quiet now, we might just hear that woodpecker. Oh, we just did, didn't we?
Yeah, this is a beautiful part of Haywards Heath and Mid-Sussex.
Yeah, it's lovely. Anyway, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thank you.